Hello to everyone. Today we're going to touch another interesting topic in Excel, which is how to add the page numbers. Actually, we will go even beyond that and see which other helpful elements could be added to the page layout before printing it. For many Microsoft Office users, it's not a problem to add all of those elements in the PowerPoint, because usually this is the essence of the slide. You want it to look nice, to have nice footing, to have nice page number, title, and so on. However, in Excel, we usually focus on completely different things, such as the depth of analysis, the quality of analysis, and also we try to eliminate the mistakes. However, from time to time, we need to print the report. And let's see how to make it look nice.
The whole exercise of preparing your document for printing contains two steps. First step is to ensure that your data is properly positioned on the pages when printed. And the second step is to add additional elements and additional data pieces such as page number and similar ones to the document. Today we're going to be focusing on the second part. In this file you see the big table. It's split at least in few pages when printed. In order to understand how your table will be looking when printed, you need to go to the main menu, select the View tab and go to the Page Layout section. As you can see, our table will be split in 3 pages. And let's keep it like this to be able to see how our additional formatting will look like on these pages. There are a few ways how to add page numbers and other elements. First of all, you can add them on top of the slide in the header, or you can go down to the page and add them to the footer. We can add the page number and similar elements already here, but I would recommend to use different approach of how to access the menu. So to do that, we go to View tab and go back to the normal view. Now in the main menu, go to the Page Layout tab and push the Page Setup. As you can see, we have 4 options here, and the one we're interested in is header and footer. As you can see in each of them, you have already some suggestions on what to put on your document, but I would suggest to go to the custom footer. And now we will work with this menu. First of all, you can add the elements on the left section, center, or the right section. Since we need to add the page number, let's use the right section. On the top, you have a few icons. Each of them represents one of the elements you can add. You can add the text, page number of pages in the document, time and date, file path, file name, and sheet name. Let's focus on our main objective and add the page number. You need to push this button. As you can see, now there is a separate element which was added to the right section. If we now push OK and simply stop correcting, go OK, and again go to the View, Page Layout, go down to the page, we will see that on page 1 we see number 1, on page 2 we see number 2, and so on and so forth. So actually we answered the main question, how to add the page number. Let's now try to make it a bit more beautiful and digestible. Let's go back to the page. So first of all, let's go to normal view. Let's go to Page Layout menu, Page Setup. We go back to the custom footer. First element, which is very helpful when you have multiple page document, is to add total number of pages. So the person understands this is page X out of 10, 20 or 30 pages. If you need to add some text, you can combine it with the elements which you already have here. And in this case, let's add the page text. So if we go back to the page layout view, you can see it looks much nicer. However, the page number is not the only element which I suggest to use. Let's go now to the custom header option. So in order to add the file name, let's put it source, so it's clear, and you push this icon. It's the file name. We can put enter to ensure that we have the information split in 2 rows, and we can say print it, and add here date and time. And as far as I remember, it's better to add the space in between. So let's see how it looks now. We go back to Page Setup, and here is how our header looks. The person knows which file was used and when it was printed. And the time here will be always the time of printing. And the last element, which is used relatively frequently, is the usual text. For instance, in the footer, we can add something like confidential, not reviewed. Oops, sorry. Which is also helpful. And if we push OK and go to the bottom of the page, you see that this phrase will be repeated on each and every page of the document. That's it for today. If you found this video helpful, subscribe. See you in the next video.